gets a couples counselor after being diagnosed with severe depression, and I think it's for our good, until she tries to convince me to allow her to see other people while I stay loyal. She believes she deserves to explore both her married life and single life simultaneously. When I refuse, she insults me in front of the entire family for being conservative, insecure, and possessive. About 5 months ago, my wife Sarah was formally diagnosed with severe depression. It wasn't a shocking revelation, as I had suspected for a while that my partner was not mentally well. This year, she seemed to be deeply mourning the loss of both her ex-boyfriend and her best friend. Both had once meant a lot to her, and she had been incredibly close to them. For context, before Sarah and I started dating, she and her ex were in a serious relationship for a long time. Then, out of nowhere, he cheated on her with her best friend, someone she considered like a sister. This betrayal cut her deeply, marking the end of two of her most important relationships at once. After that, Sarah stayed single for a long time as she was afraid to trust anyone else. She needed time to deal with the pain and sort through her emotions. By the time I met her, she seemed to have made peace with it and was trying to move on. Still, the hurt from being betrayed lingered, making her cautious. We dated for 4 wonderful years, experiencing our ups and downs before deciding to get married. We had a beautiful wedding surrounded by friends and family, the people who mattered most to us. The day was filled with joy and love. Initially, Sarah was an incredible partner, supportive, kind, understanding, and deeply caring. Marriage brought us even closer, and for years we built a life together that felt strong and promising. However, earlier this year, tragedy struck. Sarah's ex-boyfriend and her former best friend died together in a car accident. The news hit her hard. For years she had held on to resentment, but now faced with their deaths, she was overwhelmed by grief. Something inside her seemed to shatter completely. Sarah sometimes shared how she wished she'd been able to resolve things with them. She expressed remorse for not reconciling or forgiving them fully, or at least speaking her piece. Knowing they were gone forever without the chance for closure weighed heavily on her heart. I reassured her that it was okay to feel this way. After all, they had been an important part of her life. However, she started blaming herself for not mending things before they passed away. You see, Sarah's best friend had reached out multiple times over the years apologizing and trying to make amends, yet Sarah couldn't bring herself to forgive her, which I don't blame her for.